welcome to my channel. Here we have question 2 of this year 2025 Neco technical drawing question, and as we have here, the figure 4.2 shows the elevation of a cylinder cut by 3 planes. And question my figure 1 says copy the given views. My figure 2 says draw the development of the cut cylinder. Alright, so here we have the given view. The total height is 80 millimeters, and the diameter of the circular base is 60, and the cutting plane under here is at angle 30 to the horizontal, and then the cutting plane here is 45 degrees to the horizontal, and then this is also a 30 degree to the horizontal, and this is the seam, although it is not mentioned in the question, which ought to have been mentioned, that we have to cut it here and open it. So that ought to have been part of the question, but it's not part of it. So that's why we need to make sure that we are familiar with different questions when it comes to surface development. Alright, so let's go and copy the given views as we are told, or this is a view, not a views. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to do is to draw a vertical center line. So we draw a vertical center line here. So I need to put it around here. So we draw a vertical center line. So it goes like this. Alright, so then we draw a horizontal center line. So it goes like this. Alright, so then the diameter of the circular base is 60, so the radius will be 30. So we take a measurement of 30 millimeters on the ruler. So we have 30, so this is 30 millimeters. So putting at this point, we are going to draw a circle. So we draw a circle like this. Alright, so we have this circle, and this circle we are going to divide it into 12 equal parts. So we divide into 12 equal parts when it comes to surface development. So we divide the circle into 12 equal parts. So we draw from here to here, and then so we take it to this side. So we draw from here to here, and then so we turn to this side. So we draw from here to here, and then so we also turn to this side. We draw from here to here. So we are divided into 12 equal parts. So then we number the points. So we make use of 0. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, here is 4, this is 5, here is 6, 7, 8, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11. Okay, so that is 12. It is 12 plus that 0, so making it 12. So next thing that we are going to do is that, so we come up a bit and we draw a horizontal line like this, and then so on this line I will take a measurement of 80 millimeters. 80 millimeters. So this is, so I need to, alright, so I need to extend this a bit. Alright, so this is 80 millimeters here. So from this point now, so I'm going to draw a vertical line, but before that let me draw horizontal line at this point. So alright, so then so from this point here I'll just transfer, so drawing a vertical line. So so here I will draw a vertical line here. I'm coming to this point, I will also draw a vertical line. Okay, and this point also I will draw a vertical line, and at this point we have drawn that of 3 and 9, so we have that of 4 and 8. So we draw a vertical line here. So at this point also for 5 and 7 we draw a vertical line, and this point for 6, so we draw a vertical line here. Alright, so we have this now. So the next thing that we are going to do, so for the cutting planes, so the one that is down here is at angle 30 degree to the horizontal. We'll bring it to this point. Just bring it to this point 6 here. So then we draw the cutting plane that cut this part off. So make use of 30 because the cutting plane is at angle 30 degree to the horizontal. So you draw from here to here. So we have drawn that cutting plane, and then so we come for the one up here. So it's also at 30 degree from the center here, from this point. So you just draw like this. Okay, so draw the cutting plane like this that cut off this part, and the other one is 45 degree. So you bring it to the center here like this. So with 45 degrees set square, so draw the cutting plane like this. Alright, so those parts have been cut off. So what we have to do now, what we have left is this. So you make this a thick line from here to here, thick line from here to here, and then make this also a thick line from here to here. So we have drawn the given view. So this is the given view as you can see it here, and the seam is at this point. So we have CC here. Alright, so now let's go and work out the surface development. We have done the given view. This is the given view. So let's go and work out the surface development of the object. So what you have to do is to extend this horizontal line. So extend it to the right side. Okay, so then come to this point. We are making use of this point here, this point, this point, this point, this point, and this point. And then the same thing, so this point here, we are using this point. So we also draw this, and then we are making use of this point, and this point. So that's what we are going to do. So we draw a horizontal line from each of those points that are indicated. So draw this to this side, and then so come to this point. So draw this to this side, and then this point here. So draw the horizontal line to this side, come to this point, you draw horizontal line, and then you come to this point, here you draw horizontal line, at this point also we draw horizontal line, then you come up here at this point, so here you draw horizontal line to this side, at this point we also draw horizontal line to this side, and then so this point, there's a point here, so we draw horizontal line. There's also a point here. I'm looking at this point and this point. Can we see that they lay on each other? But not, no. So we come up here, so we draw this line, and then so we have a point here. Okay, so we draw this line, and then coming up here we draw this horizontal line. Alright, so that's it. So the next thing that we are going to do is that, so move away a little bit from the front elevation. Okay, so we draw a vertical line from here to here. Alright, so we are going to calculate the circumference of this circular base. So we calculate the circumference, that is by D, that is 60 times 3.142. So let's quickly work that out. Alright, so the circumference of this circle, according to my calculation, is 188.52, and then we approximate it to 189. So that is what we are going to use. So we approximate to 189. So if we are cutting it from here, this is where we have 0. So we are going to put 0 here. So this is 0. Okay. Then we take a measurement of 189 millimeters. So 189 millimeters. So if I'm starting from here, so we have to measure it. So this is okay. So 189 millimeters. I'm starting from 1. So this is 180. So this is 189 here. 189. So we have it here. Alright, so I need to shift this so that we can see what we want to do on this side. Alright, so at this point here, so we also draw a vertical line at this point. Okay, so here we draw a vertical line here. Alright, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is that we we are going to divide this distance from here, so this will also be 0. So if we have 0, if we open from here and we go around, so from this point 0 we of course come back to this point here, so this will be 0, 0 here. All right, so we are going to divide this distance to 12 equal parts. So I will pause the video and do that because I believe you should be able to do that. Alright, so having divided the line to 12 equal parts, so we are going to number. So after 0 we have 111, so this is 1, and you put 11 here. So then we have 2, then we have what, we have 10, then we have 3, then we have what, we have 9, then we have 4, and here we have 8 here. Okay, so and then we have 5, then 5 goes with 7, and then we have 6 here in the middle here, so this is 6. So the next thing that we are going to do on each of the points, we are to erect a vertical line or a perpendicular line. So we draw a vertical line here like this, and then coming to this point 2, so we also draw a vertical line. So coming to point 3, so we draw a vertical line, then point 4, point 5, so point 6, then 7, so point 8, so 9, okay, so point 10, so we also draw a vertical line here, and then point 11, so draw a vertical line. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do is to locate where the points meet. So starting from here, so let's start with point 6. So this is point 6 here because we have this point, this is point 6. So after 6 we go to 5 and 7, so this is, and if we follow this line, this horizontal line, so this is 5, then here we have what, we have 7, next we have 4, 8, so follow this line, so this is point 4, and here we have point 8 here, then next is 3 and 9, so this is the point, so this is point 3, and then here we have point 9 here, then we have 2, 10, so follow this line, so this is point 2, and this is point 10 here, and then we have 111, so this point is point 1, okay, so this is point 11, and then so last one is point 0, so at this point we have 0, and at this point here we have 0 here. Alright, so we have to make use of the French curve, so we have to use the French curve to join the point together. So let's do that at once, so that after this we can go to the one at the top, or the ones at the top. So so we have this going like this, and then alright, so let's complete this. Okay, let me go this way. Okay, alright, so I can join this together. So we have completed that side, so then here also we go this way, and so you need to learn how to make use of the French curve. Very simple to use, so there's nothing hard about the use of this, so we just need to constantly use it. Okay, so we are done with the one down, so we now go up. So for the one up here, so here we start with that of 6, so start with that of 6, so this is where we have 6, so going this way, so we have 6 at this point, So we have 6 at this point here. Okay. Alright, if I'm to start with that of 0, so let's do it here. So we have 6 at this point. Okay, then followed by 5 7 5 7 for this one. So 5 and 7, this is 5, and then here is 7. Then we have this point to be for 4 8, so 4 and 8. So follow this line, you have to look at it very well. So this line here, so this is 0.4, and then this is 0.4, so 0.8, here is 0.8 here. Okay, then next we have what? So after 4 8 we have what? We have 4 3 and 9, so 3 and 9. So going up here, so this is 0.3, and then so this is 0.3, then we have 4 9, so this is 0.9 here. Alright, so let's get for this one. So for this point here, so for this point, this is the next point for 210. So we have this point. So where do we have 210? So this is 2. Okay, so here we have 2 here at this point, and then so 10 is where we have 10 here. Okay, so next we have what? We have 111. 111 is at this point here. This is the line. You have to look at the line. So this is 0.1. Here we have 0.1, and also on this line going this way, we have 11 at this point. This is 11, and lastly we have 0. So on this line, this is 0. Okay, and this is 0 here. Alright, thank God we are able to get this out. So what we just need to do now is to form a curve here. So this goes this way. Okay, so it goes this way, and then so coming here on this side. Alright, so we join this point together. Okay, and then so the one in the middle, so just set. Okay, let me start with this 3, and then okay, so adjust it. Okay, so then for this, okay, I'm looking for the part to use. Must have a smooth curve here. Alright, so let me make use of this, and then on this side. Alright, so this is the curve. So we also need to make this line a thick line, and then we also make this one a thick line. Alright, so this is the surface developments, as simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.